All right, hey, another episode of Bourbon and Ash. Today we have a special release from Rocky Patel. Zach, can you tell us anything about this cigar that we're about to try?
So this one is the gold label, produced by Rocky Patel. It is created down in Nicaragua. I believe it has a Honduras wrapper. And they are retailed right around $11, $12 a stick.
$11, $12 a stick. That's correct. This is one of their most recent releases. It is a pressed, as you can tell here. If you look closely, it's not a round. It's more of a rectangle.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be, from what I've read, it's going to be more of a Habano. It's going to be medium, maybe pushing a little bit of the dark. Oh, wow.
So it is a Habano wrapper from Ecuador.
Ecuadoriano, yes, from Ecuador.
It's they're made in Nicaragua.
Well, I can tell you the
What do you
band
think?
is
Isn't it cool?
fantastic.
Yeah, so
It
the
is
gold
super
label,
cool.
obviously,
is.
for a reason. I mean, you can
Matches your outfit.
look at that.
It
I'll have
is
a
fantastic.
cigar there for you guys to look. The labeling is top notch. It's a 10 out of 10 stars there. Just
I
by
don't even
its,
have to smoke
the
it.
presentation.
The presentation's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
It almost reminds me of chocolate. Like if
Yes.
you were to get a fancy chocolate, this is what it would look like.
Yes. It kind of,
it smells like dark chocolate. I got a
Doesn't
little
smell
bit of
bad at
cocoa.
all.
I get
cocoa.
I get cocoa.
Maybe,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's how they chose their wrapper. They wanted it to look
get
like
the-
chocolate.
I get a little bit of that dusty book.
Yeah.
So, funny story, Rocky Patel did not grow up in the cigar industry. He was actually a well-accomplished lawyer in LA, and he was introduced to a cigar in the 1990s, and that's where his infatuation and love for the cigar was born. And it was then that he decided that he would just start dabbling in the cigar industry and started his own company.
Interesting. I did not know that about him.
So weird because it doesn't, it's not round. It feels so weird as you turn it. Like it's just
So-
different.
To that point, some of the reason that they do these things, Plasencia put out their Alma Fuerte, and it's a hexagon. And the reason it's a hexagon is because the shape allows, when you take it to your mouth and you drag on it, it actually allows more oxygen to come into your mouth. So the way the cigar burns, it's going to be softer, a softer burn. It's not as hot, and it actually accentuates some of the palate. That is why it's just the way your mouth fits on it.
Yeah, again,
Warm, rich, dark.
I
smell.
got dark coffee, dark
yeah.
cocoa beans, earthy, leathery.
I mean, it's really good.
It's earthy and bold.
Yeah.
Is it earthy and
I know
bold?
you said mild. I'm like, really?
Really? What have you been smoking today?
Nicole and I
Are you
No,
sure?
this is-
Mild?
No, for the presentation, it looks like a $40, $50 cigar. For MSRP being around the $12 mark.
Right.
Yeah, this is great cigar.
And it's a, the prensado, that has a lot to do with it. And that little bit of a pepper,
Yes, pepper.
I get that little pepper finish.
But almost that cherry, front end.
Oh, it's
Kind
sweet.
of weird, huh?
It's got
It is a little
like a
sweet.
fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fruity.
Yeah, on the front and then black pepper on the back.
Yeah, I need to smoke it a little longer before I'm able to give my impression of it. It is heavy. It is bold, and it does have that little dark cherry cocoa flavor, and it burns really well.
It does. It does burn good.
What do you guys think? Have you had the opportunity to smoke the Gold Label by Rocky Patel? If so,
Let us know.
leave us comments. Yeah, let us know. What did you think about it? I think based on everything that I've had so far, I will say this is probably a 7.5 for me.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to give it an 8. I like it. I enjoy it. It's got great taste. The mouthfeel leaves me a little bit on the dry side. It gives me that chalky, like dry mouth. But yet, when you're trying to relieve that, you get a lot of the flavor. You still get that lingering, and that mouth feels really nice.
All right, well, I think the presentation was amazing. I think it's rather bold for me. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's smokes very easily. Like your draw is really, it pulls really easily, if that makes sense.
It draws really, yes.
And the smoke,
Effortless.
effortlessly.
Nice.
So I don't know. I probably give it a 5 just because it's kind of dark for me.
It is. Okay, that's fair.
But I mean, I don't hate it. But
For me, like Trish said, the presentation was phenomenal. The gold wrapper, you really did feel like you were opening up an expensive cigar. So that's pretty cool feeling to do that. And the initial smell of the smoke was really good. It had a great bouquet. But when I smoke it, it tastes like pepper and like a fruit, and leather. And I like them a little bit sweeter, not quite so bold, it's a little bit more on the mild side. I'm going to have to echo Trish with a 5. It's just a little too intense for my flavoring. But like I said, the presentation was fantastic. It looked really
give
cool.
it a 10 for the presentation.
Yeah, I know. It looked really cool.
Yeah, check us out. Give us a heads up. Well, like and subscribe. We'd appreciate that.
Well, there you have it. From B&A to you guys, we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our episode. And as always, catch you on the back nine. To watch it, and as always, stay classy.
Let's try that again.
Let's try that again.
Always, please
Stay classy.
stay classy.
Dude.
You said do it over. You don't like that.
No, I said I did. I just wanted to join in.
Stay classy.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to
Remember,
do
when I
this.
say remember,
Remember, as always.
remember, as always, stay
Stay
classy. All right. Let me say something else.
Okay.
What else we gotta say?
I don't know. Everybody liked, there was a bunch of comments on smoke responsibly. On our last
Go back to
video.
both. Huh?
Smoke responsibly
let's
and
see.
stay classy.
Smoke responsibly and stay classy.
Smoke responsibly. No, how about, and as always, regardless of the smoke, always look good.